Hi everyone, welcome back to day 9 of Vlogmas. I'm sorry it's really late I'm filming this. It's 7:10. I've had a really manic day today. I went out at 8:30 this morning to de-ice the car and take Samuel to school. Turn the car engine on, ready to de-ice it. I was armed with my hot water bottle ready to pour over the window screen, put the key in the car, and the car went and died.
So we had to walk to school in the freezing cold at like -1.
-2.
-2.
And it's only a half a mile walk and we did it in 10 minutes. By the time I got back home though, I couldn't feel my feet or my hands, and poor Samuel was absolutely frozen.
I was. Luckily I wasn't late, and I've never been late into school.
No, 7 years you've been going to that school and you've never been late. He was really worried he was going to be late this morning.
I've only been late because like I've had like a dentist or doctors or something like that.
Doctors or blood tests, haven't you?
Yeah.
But we've walked to school before quite a few times, haven't we?
It usually takes us longer.
Normally it takes us 15 minutes to walk to school, but we did it in 10 minutes. That's our personal best.
Yeah.
Yesterday we went to school in the car and it was really cold, so I took Milo. And he was quite pleased to get back in the car and come home. This morning I wasn't going to take Milo because I was going to pop to Asda's, other supermarkets are available, and get a few more bits to carry on making my Santa sleigh. So I told Milo he was staying here. Now normally if I don't take Milo to take Samuel to school, he cries, he sobs, he scratches the door, he gets really upset. But this morning, he did not bat an eyelid. He was like, I'm not going out there in that cold, Mother, anyway. So he wasn't bothered at all. So as it turns out, he could have come with us for a walk, but it was too cold for him. His little feet would have been frozen. So I then got back. I had to text Mark, my husband, to tell him the car wouldn't start. And he had the good idea to phone breakdown. And they were here within 2 hours. So then I had to... They got it started, and then I had to drive about 8 miles along the seafront, give the car a good run. And by the time I got back, I had 15 minutes to quickly have lunch, then tutor the little boy. I tutor online, and then I just had 15 or half an hour left before I then had to go and pick Samuel up from school. But in the meantime, I did manage to do some sewing today, and I managed to put together 2 hot water bottle covers. So this is one.
That looks nice.
Thank you, darling. That's one I've done.
And then this is the other one.
And I've got one more to put together. That's still in pieces, but then no. Oh, it's over, I don't know where it is. It's in the utility room. Don't worry.
I was going to go and get it.
That's right. And then I've got more to make, but I've been beginning to get myself a little bit agitated as to how much more I've got to do. So I've had the bright idea. Just going to do a little bit of sewing. Samuel's going to film me sewing. Don't turn it off, Samuel. I decided to get a large piece of material, some batting.
Perfect.
And I've decided this time, instead of sewing hexes together, I've quilted this material. I've used a heat erasable pen. I've drawn on lines at 2-inch, oops, I keep getting stuck to this. Drawn on lines at 2-inch intervals. And I'm now just quilting it. And then I'm just going to cut out the templates to make the hot water bottles. It will still look, I think it will still look just as effective. Oh, I've got a lump there, but it doesn't matter because I'm not going to use all of this anyway. It will still look just as effective, but it'll be considerably quicker. The actual putting together of the hot water bottles, right, bring the camera back round, Samuel. The actual putting together of the hot water bottles is very, very quick.
What's happening here?
You've lowered me, right.